Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Danny and this is Project Fern. In today's video we're going to be pulling out the beautiful Strawberry, the red sport car. 26,000 miles. It's an absolute gem, this car. I love it to bits. I've not washed it since I bought it. I've had it, God, probably a few years now. I think I bought it when lockdown first hit, which is probably a couple of years ago. It's been in my other stores and it came to my unit. Still not done anything with it until the other week. I put it through its MOT. I knew it had failed, but I just wanted to find out what was wrong with it, what it would take to put it back on the road and stuff. Obviously, most people are going to know it's going to need a bit of welding and stuff, as these sport cars do. But today, let's get it dragged out, let's get it into the daylight, let's give it some sunshine, and we'll look at this MOT failure sheet and have a look at exactly what's wrong with this car. I'm going to have to pull the S3 out. That's for sale on eBay. The green Fiesta is finished and that's for sale on eBay as well. I'm getting rid of absolutely everything. I'm going to be shutting the unit down as well. The overheads of this unit, it's just getting expensive now, especially with like what's happening with the cost of living and stuff like that. I need to lower my outgoings and I'd just be happy working on one car at a time again on the drive like I used to. I think I was more efficient when I did it that way as well, because you can only have one car at once rather than just collect them and they sit around for years like these lot have. So let's get this car out today and have a look at it in the sunshine. Fan belt's a little squeaky on it, which you'd expect from it being sat so long. They are a bit of a nightmare to change the fan belt over on these. But let's just give you another lap of this car. I know it's super dusty and filthy, but just get it out in the daylight and let you have a look at it. You can see the lacquer peel on the rear bumper there. Rear Ford badge has faded like they do. Usual rust around that filler cap, but nowhere near as bad as I've seen. A proper good project, this one. You can see how filthy it is. But yeah, let's get it back into the unit now. Get this MOT failure sheet out and have a look at where it needs welding. I can see a little bit there where they've put it through. Like I've explained at the beginning of this video, this car failed. Do not drive until repaired. These are the dangerous defects on this car. So the first one is tyre has bulge near side and tyre has bulge offside. So the tyres are bulged both on the inner edges, both front tyres, so that's the first major fail. So the repair immediately, major defects. The suspension component mounting prescribed area excessively corroded, significantly reducing the structural strength offside rear axle mounting point. So I think if I can get down there and show you that is here, where I can feel it's all a little bit crusty. A usual spot. Next one is cab or chassis has excessive corrosion, seriously affecting its strength within 30 centimetres of the cab mounting offside, and that's same for near side. Basically what that is, it's the sills. Can you see where they put the holes in the sills here? Another common problem with these. Same there, they put an hole through it with a little MOT hammer. So then, repair as soon as possible is vehicle structure is corroded but structural rigidity is not significantly reduced. Near side front subframe and offside rear behind bumper. So the offside, the near side front subframe bit, I think I know where that is. We'll get it jacked up in a minute and have a look at all these points. And then suspension arm pin or bush worn but not resulting in excessive movement. So that's just a lower arm, that near side front. So apart from that, I don't know which one of these, I don't know if it, yeah, major defects are definitely a fail, aren't they? So it needs welding, and then the minor defects, I don't know if they're fails as well. I'm not too sure how it works now. I'll have to have a Google in a minute and see what's what, but let's get this car jacked up and then we can get the torch on it and have a look at these parts where they say it's corroded and see how bad it is. So I've just had a quick look online. A dangerous defect is a fail, a major defect is a fail, and a minor defect is a fail. But the only minor defect this car had was the windscreen wipers. But this is a major defect. The only dangerous defects were the 2 tyres. So the first major defect on the list is suspension component mounting prescribed area excessively corroded, significantly reducing structural strength offside rear axle mounting point. So you can see there where the sill's gone, where it all connects. It does still feel pretty solid. I can put my finger in here into the sill. Let's try and get a little bit closer in. There you go. So not too bad there. Underneath the car, apart from the exhaust looking a bit rough, it don't look too bad at all. It just looks like surface rust under here. It looks like they've put a bit of under seal on it in the past. It's nice. I like seeing the Ford green brake pipes. So yeah, that's the major defect on the back here. They probably replace that section here. I could just pull it back. Probably replace all that section when they did the sills anyway here. So that's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse. Like I say, the floor on this car is structurally sound and everything. So if that's what they knock it on, I might just whip round the other side and see how that's holding up. So we're on the near side now, the passenger side, and to be honest with you, it's pretty solid here. It's nowhere near as bad. You can see really how much has fallen out on this side, on the other side, sorry, because it's all exposed there, isn't it? Above where the handbrake cable clicks into the axle. But I'll probably get both sides replaced anyway, near side and offside sills, because they need doing. But yeah, it's alright on the near side, just the offside bit that's gone horrifically bad. So the next thing on the list was cab or chassis has excessive corrosion, seriously affecting its strength within 30 centimetres of a cab mounting. Offside front sill, and they've also knocked the near side front sill. This is the near side front sill. He's obviously put a screwdriver and hammer through it. He could have gone to town and smashed all this out, which I wouldn't have been bothered if he had done, because it's all going to be replaced anyway. But it's solid on the front here, which is one of the main places it goes. They do go behind all the front wheel arch liners and stuff. This one's pretty sound. So let's have a look at the offside one while it's up on jack. This is the driver's side, quite a bit more bubbling. As you'd expect. There's a bit on the corner of the door where it meets the body there as well. But like I keep saying, that'll all get replaced when they do the sills. But yeah, that's near side and offside sills, what needs doing. I think this is where they mean with the near side front subframe mounting point. It is getting a bit crusty. I think he has put a little bit of an hole through it there. So that will need some attention. But like I say, this isn't no massive welding project, this. Should be able to get this done pretty affordably, fingers crossed, should I ever get round to doing it. The last on that list, let me zoom in a little bit, is just this rear valance, whatever you call it, behind the back bumper. Again, it's a little bit crusty. He's just advised on that. He's not knocked it for a failure or anything. But it'd be good to get this car up, get it stripped off underneath, and also get all the underseal stripped off, take it back to metal underneath, and get it welded up properly and start again with it. I'll just quickly show you inside this car. It's like brand bloody new. 26,000 miles, I know I might have said it earlier in the video and people laugh at me, but these things are getting super rare. I love this colour combination, the red outside paint and then the red and black interior. These things rust to bits, and as you can see with what this car needs, just the little bits here and there. If I can show you, little bits of rust here and there, bit of paint, a little bit of welding. There's nothing wrong with this car really, and it's nice that it's been saved as it has now and taken off the road rather than used to death, rotted to the point where it just gets scrapped. Because these are 1.6 engine, really nippy, really short gear change, and an absolute bargain at the moment. But I hope you've liked that little update on it today, just telling you what I've had done to it in terms of the MOT and what it needs to get it through an MOT. Hope you've enjoyed this little video on the Sportka today, just giving you a bit of a walk round and an update on what's happening with it. I'm going to get this car moved back to my other garage and keep it there. Like I say, I'm winding this unit down now. That's for sale, as is that thing. And a lot of people are probably going to go mad at me for saying this, but I'm going to be keeping my eye out for an Escort RS Cosworth over the next year or two. I do genuinely believe that the Cosworth bubble has burst now, and they are going to start coming down in price. I'm seeing more and more get listed when at one point they were non-being listed, and if they were listed, they were off eBay within a day. I think people have bought them in lockdown, paid top dollar for them, and now times are getting a bit tighter and the cars have to go. I'm not praying for a downfall here or anything like that. It's just what my opinion is on it. I do think that the cars are going to start dropping a little bit in price now. So like I say, over the next year or two, hopefully they'll start becoming a little bit more affordable, and I can get my hands on one, which has always been a dream. But that's enough of me waffling on. That's a sport car video done for today. Hope you've liked this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Any comments, put them in the comment section below, whether you think these are going to go up in value or they're pretty rare, or whether you hate them. And I'll see you in the next video.